Hey guys, hey everyone, it's Tuzee from Tuzeemusic. I'm back again with another episode of Tuzee Tuesday, actually week 13 of Tuzee Tuesday. And today our topic, which I'm super excited about, is got a resolution for 2021? Just saying that makes me laugh because I have so much that I want to do in 2021. So my list is like this long. Of course, all of what I had planned for 2020 that I couldn't do, I have put it onto my 2021 list plus the new one. So I have a huge list for 2021 of resolutions of things I want to do. And by the way, today's show, I just want to give it to you guys out there. There's a contest at the end of the show. I'm going to be covering it in a little bit, but there is some perks. You get to win something for sharing your resolution, and you want to hear more about that. So we're going to be covering that as we go in the show. But yeah, got a resolution for 2021? I'm sure you do, because I know I do. Like I just told you, I have a long list of resolutions for this year. However, before we go digging into that, Tuzee Tuesdays, digging in, before we go digging into our topic for today, let's talk a little bit about Christmas. How was Christmas? How was your Christmas? What exactly did you end up doing? I have spoken to several of my friends and several people randomly. And one of the main descriptive phrase for this year Christmas has been, it was different. Almost everyone I've talked to, that has been one of the main way they've described Christmas this year, that it was different. So you might be one of those people saying the exact same thing. I know for me, it was different. Let me share this. So like I told you guys, we were doing a Zoom call, my family and myself. So yeah, we did that. But funny though, funny thing, the first few 5 minutes or so of the Zoom call, my family and we couldn't hear anything that anyone was saying. We could see them because we actually streamed the computer onto the TV, so it was on the big screen and we could see people. However, we could not hear a single thing anyone was saying. So we, being the very smart people that we are, we decided, you're on the video and you don't want to look all like something's wrong. So we figure we'll keep nodding and just nod with it until we figure out what's going on. So we are nodding through, I'm not joking, maybe 5 minutes through our Zoom call. We are doing just that. And then my father-in-law usually on Christmas Day does a little speech. And so he did that and everyone was laughing. We didn't hear what he said, so obviously we couldn't laugh. So eventually we just had to put it out there that, you know what, guys, we're not hearing anything you guys saying. And technical difficulties. And of course, we decided we're going to fix the issue, of course, and we being the very smart people, very smart. We thought we were going to fix the issue while we're still live and screaming on the Zoom call. Any real tacky people would know, you get out of the Zoom meeting and then try to figure out what's going on. Well, not us. We thought, we got this. So we kept it on, and all of a sudden there was this huge feedback. So it was so loud that almost everybody started covering their ears and everyone's face sort of changed, but yeah, it was interesting. A little embarrassing, but just thinking back, it was, very interesting. Of course, we eventually got it working, which is great. And we got to talk to people and, and joining with the conversation, but interesting and very, very different, Christmas for sure. But you know what? There's some pros though. It was, some pros to this year Christmas for me and my family was that, we got to hang out in PJs for most of the day, we were just wearing pajamas. And for the first time in a very long time, I made turkey. And believe it or not, it turned out perfect. It turned out great. It wasn't dry. It was all golden brown. And yeah, I totally have a picture to prove it. And okay, yeah, you're not gonna ask me for the picture, but yeah, it was good actually, and the day was just so relaxed. Of course, I made it to Santa good list, obviously. So yeah, it was good. Of course, as everyone is saying, very different for sure. And of course, we missed, hanging out with our families and friends. Definitely, I absolutely one thing that we do at our families gathering every Christmas is that we do hymn sing, and this year we couldn't do that, so I absolutely missed that. But overall, we did have a good Christmas. Just absolutely, like everyone's saying, different for sure. And I was actually watching, there is the show, the Kelly Clarkson show on Instagram. I was watching that show, and she happened to have, they were just talking about 2020, and she had Melissa McCarthy on. She's a comedian, and very funny, very, very funny lady. And, just talking about 2020, and there was something she really said that really did resonated with me. And I thought I would share with you guys. So, they were talking a lot, and she just ended her, her sentence or whatever she was saying. And she just said, 2020, the biggie for 2020 was, love wins. And I totally agree with her. Like, absolutely. Yes, we've had a year. We've had some tough times and everything, but no, love wins. Absolutely, love wins. Honestly, I have lived in Canada for over a decade and more, and I have not seen a display of love since I've been here as I did in 2020. It was just amazing. Like, absolutely. From a nurse's perspective, maybe, nurse, it was just beautiful to see nurses helping nurses, get through, whatever stress or anxiety of everything. And then our community, oh my goodness, it was just amazing, like how the community stepped up. And even if you were not a frontline worker, you kind of felt, that love, which was just amazing. Like even going outside, when COVID first started and you were walking, and so like, afraid about social distancing, and you're walking on the street, and people were okay with actually going across the street so that you can have that distance that you needed, which was just absolutely just beautiful. So yeah, absolutely. I totally agree that, love wins. Of course, along the way, there were some Grinches and stuff, but overall, love wins. And I totally agree with Melissa McCarthy that, yeah, it's true. Love wins is absolutely the theme for 2020. And I really just want to encourage us absolutely to continue to win with love, even in 2021. So yeah, I thought it was really neat. I hope you found it to be neat as well. And I hope you've experienced some of that love that we are talking about. And if you haven't, I really hope that you will experience it. And because, like, no kidding, I definitely have experienced this love in 2020 for sure. Absolutely. And yes, for sure, love wins is the theme of 2020. So back to our topic, guys. As I was saying, this is Tuzee Tuesdays episode 13. Got a resolution for 2021? Huh? But yeah, anyways, if you're just joining us for the very first time, I want to tell you, thank you so much for tuning in to Tuzee Tuesday and for joining us today. Well, as usual, the goal of Tuzee Tuesday is that we will inspire each other, learn from each other, as well as add some values to ourselves, in that we can learn to love ourselves more, that we can love on other people. And I hope you can experience that here today. And for all of the regular viewers, I say Thank you for coming back again and watching Tuzee Tuesdays. Thank you so much for all of your support to Tuzee Tuesdays and to Tuzeemusic. But as we were saying, guys, got a resolution for 2021. I know I started by saying like I have a huge long list for 2021. My resolution is pretty long. And some of you are probably thinking like, really, Tuzee, you really had to ask that question. Simply put, a New Year's resolution, like the simplest way to think of it is literally a promise that you make to yourself, to change something or to do better at something in the new year. Okay, so yeah, it's like a promise to yourself that you're going to change something or do it better in the new year. And funny, why doing this research for today's topic, I read that this is actually a tradition of the Western world. So got me thinking, because since from early childhood we have been doing, like way back in Africa, Liberia, we've been doing New Year's resolution. So it's like either my mom just wanted to torture us with a resolution, or that statistic or that paper is kind of wrong, because I know that's not just my family, but a lot of families in Africa always come up with a resolution for the new year. And, but that won't be a surprise. Parents has a way of torturing their kids. So, but anyways, it stuck with me, and I look forward to every new year to doing a resolution, which is really cool. So, but here we go. And, as I was saying, I have a pretty long list. And something too you must know about resolution. Sorry, guys, I'm looking down. It's because I have my tablet down here and I want to keep track of time and what I'm saying. So you will see me every so often looking down, but it's because I have my tablet. Just wanted to put that out there. But, something about resolution, though, for those of you who may have not heard of resolutions before, it is actually making a resolution for the new year. Is usually making a resolution to do better, not to do worse. So it's not like, I was 50% pretty bad last year, I want to do 75% bad. And it makes sense to be planning for good instead of bad, because, doing something silly, something like embarrassing, you don't have to plan for those things. They totally just happen. I don't know about you, but I know for me, they just happen. So you don't need to plan for those. So we try to plan for things that we can do better and change for the new year. And like I said from the beginning of the show, there's actually a contest at the end of the show, and I'm actually giving away $25 Tim Hortons gift card to anyone to you for sending me your resolution for this year. So more details about the contest as to what you need and how you can enter to win this gift card is coming at the end. But yeah, it's a $25 Tim Hortons gift card. Baby, it's cold outside, and you can get some warm coffee, like tea and everything. And more details about the contest I will be giving more at the end of the show. So keep watching, and I hope you're ready to win that gift card. So, like I was saying, guys, I have a very long list of resolutions that I would like to accomplish in 2021. But of course, I'm very thoughtful. I don't want to bore you with mine. So what I did was, before I did this, I actually went online and searched for the top 10, some of the top resolutions for 2021. And instead of me sharing mine with you, of course, I'm going to share a couple of mine with you. But instead of me sharing my whole long list with you, I thought it would be more fun to share, what everybody else is hoping for in 2021. But just before we go into that, of course, we cannot forget Tuzee joke time. Okay, so here we go. So today's joke is about a middle-aged lady. This lady was actually in for surgery because she had a heart attack. And while there, she had a vision. And happens to see God at her bedside. And well, the first thing that came to her mind when she saw God was like, I gotta ask this guy something. And her question was to him was, will I die, God? Will I die through this surgery? She asked him, and he says, no, you have at least 30 more years to live. So you're not going to die. So she's all excited. And with 30 years ahead to look forward to, she decided, well, you know what? I'm just going to make the best of it. So since she was already in the hospital, this lady, she decided, you know what? She's going to do as much as she can. So yeah, of course, she got a breast implant. She did a liposuction. She did some tummy tuck, hair transplant, some injection of collagen on her lips. So she looked absolutely amazing, like so beautiful and amazing. And the day she got discharged, she was exiting the hospital with like a swagger, all cute and everything. But then as she tried to cross the street, immediately when she was crossing the street, she was hit by an ambulance and killed on the spot. So up in heaven, she sees God, and she said to him, you said I had 30 years left, completely all upset and everything. And God said, oh, yes, it's true. I said that. And then she's like, well, then what happened? Why am I dead? Why am I here talking to you? So God looked at her and he says, I didn't recognize you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, that is so fun. That is so fun. Well, God, you got to give her a break. She didn't even do a face transplant. But yeah, it's cool to be you sometimes, yeah. So funny, such a funny. I thought it was a funny joke, so I thought I'd share it with you guys, and I hope you laughed. That's the whole point of Tuzee Tuesday. Sometimes we get to laugh a little bit. That's the whole thing. We have fun, and we're inspired, as well as add value and learn to love ourselves. So yeah, laugh a little bit. So as I was saying, I went online and found some of the top resolutions for that people are making for 2021. And this is actually what drew up as, because people usually make these like almost every year, and it just like get tweaks a little bit. So these are the top 10, some of the top 10. So don't it is not like in order, like this is number 1, number 2. These are the ones that I picked and thought absolutely, yeah. But they were in among the top 10. I went to a few different websites, and they were in there. And by the way, that joke was actually from Reader's Digest. So I thought it was funny. And so some of the top 10 resolutions for 2021. Number 1 is eat healthy. Eat healthy. I think that is a very good resolution to have on your list, because if you're anything like me, I know over the holidays, dieting, just like my sweater said, like I think it was a couple weeks ago or last week, that a couple episodes ago, that holiday calories doesn't count, and I totally live by that. So during the holidays, I'm not counting calories or anything. So after the holidays, I think it's a great idea to have a resolution to eat healthy. And number 2 on the list of top 10 resolution is to exercise more, do more exercising, whether it's going to the gym or it's just like, whatever it is, whatever your exercise level is, doing more of that. And of course, number 3, which was on the list as well, is to lose weight. So your goal and what you would like to do, and that was number 3 on our list. And of course, a big one was save money and spend less. Save or spend less. This is one that actually is one of my personal, is actually on my resolution for this year, because I don't think I'm a big spender. Like, yeah, don't ask my husband. I I don't think I am though. Like, to be honest, I try to budget as hard as I can, but you know what? Usually at the end of the year, it's like, oops, I have nothing. So this year for sure, I was actually just talking to Brad, and I was like, you know what? This year for sure, I'm budgeting. This is absolutely, I have to be in with enough for savings this year. So that's a goal of mine. It's funny because I was talking to a friend the other day, and I was telling her how broke I was, and she says to me, she's like, "Wow, either you know how to hide it very well, because there's no way I could have guessed that you were broke." I'm like, why am I supposed to be like, put all over my face that I am broke, I'm broke? But yeah, with me, with my music, with everything, holiday season just passed. Like I told you guys, it's one of my favorite. I love to shop for the holidays, and with my music and everything, me being not a very big artist, of course I have to like sponsor every single thing that I bring out. So yeah, I definitely have depleted my savings. So my goal for this year absolutely is to save. So yeah, guys, if you don't see me in the cafeteria buying some stuff, I'm just saving. Well, Tim Hortons coffee doesn't count, right? Okay. So anyways, but yeah, so maybe you're one of those too, like myself, you want to save this year. So yeah, go for it. You could add that to your resolution. And number 5, which is pretty cool, I think is actually a really good resolution for everyone to have. Try something new, try something new. I think that's pretty cool to be able to do that. I actually really love trying new things. There's some things that I've tried in the past and I'm like, oops, I probably shouldn't have done that. But it's always fun to try new things. And I also have friends or people that I know that, they have their routine and they've stuck with it throughout, and it's worked for them. So why try out? But you know what? You never know until you try out something else. So yeah, I think it's a great resolution to have, to try something. Of course, there was a friend of mine that told me, she had this whole, she was stuck to her routine and stuff with when it comes to food or whatever it was. She stuck with it, and she was hanging out with some friends, and they were telling her that, you have to try something new. So she got, fed up with everybody telling her to try something new. So she went ahead and ordered a different plate and everything, totally different from her diet. And she did try that. Unfortunately, though, she had a really bad allergic reaction, and she went into like an anaphylactic shock, and she didn't have any pen. She didn't realize she was allergic to that. So yeah, at the same time, I think it's a great resolution to try out something, but of course, be careful too what you're trying out. And if you're someone with allergies, make sure you have your pen within like reach, so that, but don't let that scare you to not try anything new, because you never know what is out there. If you're still eating baby food when you were, and you like pudding when you were little, now you like cheesecake when you were bigger because you tried out. So yeah, try out new things. It's always fun. I think it's a lot of fun. And of course, another thing for number 6 of the 10, some of the top 10 resolutions for 2021 is quit smoking and try to drink less, and we're talking about alcohol here. I'm not talking about regular fluid, of course. You need to hydrate, like water and stuff is always good for you. But yeah, drink a little less. If you're one of those who love to see the end of the bottle every time, or a few bottles, try to put that on your resolution if that's something you want to do, and drink less, as well as smoking too. And then number 7, we have read more books. So read more books, and they say actual books. When I was getting these, they say actual book. So to pad the pages and see through it. And number 8, which is a biggie. I think everyone really should have one of these on their list, and it's to spend more time with your family. 2020 has been pretty difficult for, especially for extended family, for us to spend time, but, and sometimes we let work and stuff get in the way, maybe a nurse, and, but it's always a great resolution to have, to want to spend time with your family. Like seriously, if you're like a young family, you have kids and stuff, they grow up so fast that you really want to take a moment to just enjoy every little moment, because in the blink of an eye, it's going to be like, excuse me, mom, I just want to be hanging out with my video game or something like that. So anyway, take a moment, spend some time with your family. And of course, number 9, go for walks, go outside, and I just added this. Of course, stay off your phone when you're taking that walk. We are so glued to our phone. Like, it's like, oh my goodness, you're like, oh, I'm going for a walk in the park. What exactly did you see on your walk? Did you notice a tree? Did you notice anything? No, I was just like texting or chatting or like looking at some videos on my phone. Well, that defeats the purpose of a walk. I know you're getting the steps and your Fitbit totally is okay with that. But for your own sake, enjoy your surroundings a little bit. Put that phone into your pocket and just walk and breathe and see the world for itself, not through the eye of that little phone thing. But yeah, so yeah, try to put your phone away. Some people say put it away for like an hour a day. I say half an hour. You can even start half an hour or even like. And no, don't be all smarty pants like when you're sleeping, your phone is off. Well, that doesn't count. You know that. We're talking about actual time when you're away. Put it away for a little bit and take a break from it and enjoy the outdoors. And of course, last but not least that we have on the list is to get organized. A lot of us, we need to, tidy up a little bit. So clean up. Whether it's your desk at work or it's your kitchen cupboard. I don't know. Maybe there's something, you've been looking for that spoon that you can't find, or that jacket you never find. Take some time to get organized a little bit, clean up a little bit, and start the new year nice and fresh. Like continue to build on those resolutions. And those were actually some of the top 10 resolutions that people are making for 2021. Were any of those on your list? I know there was a few on my list. Of course, I told you guys already, but. Yeah, and if you are one of those that have not actually started a resolution, this is cool because you can actually win a $25 TIM gift card by just telling me, just thinking of something and putting it out there. Of course, be honest with yourself. Make a resolution that you're going to keep, of course, right? And work at it. And you could win a $25 Tim Hortons gift card. And a couple of my resolutions, like I said, I was going to share a couple resolutions of myself that I really want to see get through in 2021. Of course, I have a whole list, but I just pick a few because I don't want to give too much. But one is I really, really would like to get my music out there, and get more YouTube subscribers. And these are things. Yes, these are things you guys can help me with. It's been pretty amazing, actually. There is actually a Tuzeemusic believer. You know what that is? If you're on my email list, you are a Tuzeemusic believer because you believe in me and believe in my music. So you literally subscribe and follow me and stuff like that, which is absolutely amazing. I'm totally, totally, totally grateful for that. So there was actually a Tuzeemusic believer that just contacted me that she would like to use Shine on her channel. She has a YouTube channel and want to showcase Shine a little bit, which is really cool. And the same for some of you. Maybe your Instagram posts, your Facebook posts. You can always you can help me by using one of my songs or whatever it is, and or even just referencing it. You don't even have to use it, but and that's going to help people want to see, oh, what is that song you're talking about, and get on to getting connected with me as well. And another resolution that I that I have on my list for this, on my resolutions for this year, for 2021, is that I want to love myself no matter what. Love myself no matter what. And that is whether it's learning from my mistakes and appreciating myself for the little things, and not just beating myself up for everything. I really want to, love myself more. And that's a resolution of mine. And as well, I want to love more, just love more, just like we said, the theme for 2020 was love wins. I consider myself a very loving person, but of course, you can always do more. So I just want to love more and, love myself no matter what. And of course, get my music out there, and you can help me do that. So yeah, like I was saying, guys, I am giving away a $25 Tim Hortons gift card. And this is how you get the gift card. So you are to share a New Year's resolution. You are to share at least one. Yeah, you can share more than one, but definitely one resolution. And why do you want to accomplish this? Why do you want to accomplish this? Share with us, and you could win a $25 Tim's gift card. And remember, while you're sharing though, that you have to be subscribed to Tuzeemusic. So that's my YouTube channel, as well as you have to be on my email list, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to contact you. You know, I try to be a genie, but doesn't work. So in order for me to contact you that you've won, and you have to be on my email list, because then usually when you sign up for my email, I have your email address or your phone number, and I can get in contact with you. So yeah, that's very easy way to win a $25 Tim's gift card. And so yeah, just put a resolution, you know, that you have. You can put it in the comment, or you can email me with it. That's fine. If you don't feel comfortable putting it in the comment, that's okay. But yeah, I can share it if you would like me to, but you can put it in the comment as well, and just, you know, explain why it's your resolution, and you could be entered to win a $25 Tim Hortons gift card. And so yeah, guys, that is actually our show for today. And we have been talking about, this has been episode 13, and we have been tackling got a resolution for 2021. Well, I hope you learned, I hope you were inspired and learned something from this show today. And if you do not have your resolution started, this is a reason to get started. Win the Tim Hortons gift card. And yeah, and just before I leave though, guys, I want to let you guys know that I'm adding something new to Tuzee Tuesdays. Tuzee Tuesday 2021, something new that I'm adding is Tuzee Tuesdays is going to be moving to a later time. I'm going to be giving you guys more information on that. But something really exciting I want to share with you guys is that I am adding another piece of the show called Nurses with Talent. So literally, like I said, it's showcasing nurses with talent. And my hope is that I can get nurses from all around the world. You know, when people think of nurses, they think of our scrubs. Of course, we have the heart, but you know, there's a little more to us than just the scrubs and stuff. And I've noticed that even more after I release my songs and talking to people, and people are like, wow, you actually do that too. And I've met so many great nurses that have other amazing, amazing talents other than nursing. Of course, nursing is great, it's absolutely amazing, but yeah, they have all the talents too. So yeah, that's a part of the show. So if you are a nurse and have a talent that you want to share, you know, you can be on Tuzee Tuesdays, and more information will be going out for that. But thank you guys so much for watching. And this has been Tuzee from Tuzeemusic, and this is Tuzee Tuesday. Got a resolution for 2021? And that gift card could be all yours. Send me yours, at least one. Love you guys. Bye for now. Mwah.